Hey, welcome back to Half the Battle, I guess. Today we'll hopefully finish Doki Doki Literature Club. It started so well yesterday, you know, a fun cute little game where you try to romance one of the girls. Then it all went to hell. One of them confessed that she was suffering from crippling depression, and then she killed herself. And after that, the game erased all my save files. So it started a new game, but this time without the girl that died, which was incredibly weird. So today we're going to continue and hopefully get through the game. I guess you could say this is playthrough 2? Oh, thank God. The save works. Now, that's where we left off, with that nice little self-congratulatory message from the game devs. Good. Okay, since most of this text is going to be stuff we've already seen, I'm not gonna be saying all of it. I'll try to not skip over any relevant parts. And hey chat, hey Ash, welcome back. So, let's continue this right to hell, no redemption. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Reading, living it, whatever. I read a horror book once. Yeah, see, I'm just the same joke as last time, so let's move on. And this rate, blah blah blah. Yeah, whatever. Okay, reading this a second time, yes. Now you get all the things from... yeah. Very clever, very clever. Ugh, I hate horror. Well, you're not gonna have a good time then, Natsuki. Not today. Oh, why is that? Well, I just... oh well, whatever, never mind. Yeah, she likes cute things. And blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. And we're back to the poems thing, yeah. So, even though we're now in some weird parallel universe that doesn't have Sayori in it, we're still gonna do poems, aren't we? And not a confident writer, she isn't either, so here comes the great idea. Come on, just say it, we're ready for it. There we go. Strike a pose! And hey, I just got an idea. How about this? Let's write poems. Joy. Okay, fine. Well, I can say one thing about this. After last night, I don't have to worry about getting a boner anymore. For like 2 years. Hold on, there's still a problem. What's that? Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forward with what's been on my mind the entire time. What the fuck happened to the game? Where's Sayori? I never just said I would join this club. Monica may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have another club to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All 3 girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. 4. There's supposed to be 4. There are 4 lights! But... I'm sorry, I thought... Eh? The girls exchange glances before Monika turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, dude. You're not leaving. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. Very convenient that you need 4 now, isn't it? And I've been trying really hard to find new members. Yeah, the game kinda turned dark. You could say that. The previous stream is still on Twitch, and I'm gonna be uploading it to my YouTube channel, so you might want to check out the last, I don't know, half hour, 45 minutes of it. But yeah, shit got dark, and I don't mean in a fun way. And if we don't find one more before the festival, I'm defenseless against these girls. I really want to find and unlock the rocket launcher now. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. Terrible, terrified, whatever. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend time every day with these beautiful girls... Right, said Fred. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. It's not like I have a fucking choice, is it? One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, dude? No. Yeah. It could be fun, right? Fun and cute and exciting, yay! You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left after all this, I would be super pissed. Kid, I've known you for like 3 minutes in this run-through. Unless this is new meta shit, cut it out. Dude, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this, you're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Okay, this used to be a double entendre, now it's a threat. Ah, thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everybody remember tonight's assignment? Yeah, blah blah, write a poem, thingamadig, bub. Yeah, keep showing that TNA. It's not fun anymore. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills? Yeah, anxiety. Good point. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow then. Can't wait. And I walk home alone. Like I always do. Like I always have done and always will do. Apparently. The whole way my mind wanders back and forth between 3 girls. Natsuki, or Natsuki, or Natsuki, I don't care, I'm just gonna keep calling her Natsuki. Yuri, the fallen Madonna with the big boobies. And of course, Monika. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Trapped? Yeah, closer to these girls, whatever. Alright. Yeah, we've been through this. Ah, that's new. You have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Would I? Would I really? Well, can you hear me? Well, no, this is a text game. There's no voice work, except what I'm doing. So no. What the fuck? Did you hear that? That was a laugh, right? Okay. Well... I don't really care at this point, so... yeah, hahaha. That's not funny anymore. Question, yeah, I have many questions. Shopping. Can't do that for a month. Lazy. Oh, that... Kawaii. Extreme. Tenacious D. Wonderful. Spinning like my head is. Good grief. What the f... Hi again, dude. Hi, Monica. Good to see you. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Not for lack of trying. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me. Little. But at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, everyone else is already hanging out. Whoa! Thanks for keeping your promise, dude. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Word commitment, even scarier than the first time. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Well, you just did that. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Foreshadowing? What? Monica, your ass is in front of the... oh, it's the manga line. We already knew that, but still, could you move? Monica, manga, yeah. Manga is literature! And this... I'm sorry, dude. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yeah, like, everything has an edge to it now, doesn't it? Guys, is the background tilted? The background's tilted. And it's zooming in. Okay. Important safety tip. Don't play this game in the dark full screen mode. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have an interest in picking a book to read? Well, no. I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now. Damn to hell. I honestly can't remember if this was in the first run through, so it only feels right for me to do something like that if you ask. Wait, I didn't mean it like that. Oh, if you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try to be a part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Just as long as it isn't... just as long as I can't find words. Just as long as it isn't Twilight. Are you sure? I just felt like well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like. Yeah, Sayori was the vice president, wasn't she? Great. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I don't know why I'm using her voice right now. I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, about Chicka Wow Wow, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How is this girl? Yeah, we've been here. This I remember. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. Yeah, we already know that doesn't happen. It's just poetry. I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. Well, that's certainly new for her. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there? Fucking Monica! Okay. That sure was there. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point of keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga. You read manga, right? Oh, that was her. Ah. Sometimes. Manga is one, yeah, we've been here, we've done that. Yeah, I brought it up twice already. Yeah. Blah 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 bling bling blah. Yeah, it's still parfait, girls. If you're gonna judge, you can go do it through the glass. Yeah, we've been there. I wasn't judging, didn't say anything. It was a tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, dude. Consider this a lesson. Whoa! Don't judge a book! Okay? Hey, I'm gonna check history. Look, in the history, it's normal. Don't judge a book by its cover. Not, you know, this. In fact, yeah, we're back with the meta thing. She pulls me into the closet. She's still like 11. The chairs thing again. Okay. Yeah, skipping. I feel like Chris Hansen is standing over me. And there's that again. Her hair is still funny. There's at least that. This isn't boring, it's not. Fun to share. You don't get to share because you don't have any friends. Because you're very annoying. Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Yeah, here we go. Hold on, I gotta get my friends to read this. Manga is for kids like her. I'm gonna punch them in the face. Yeah. I insult her, she takes it well. I can't keep it in my own room. My dad would beat the shit out of me if he found this. Oh. That's her thing? That's not good. Well, let's see it. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. Monica's kind of a jerk about it, yep. This and that's me, whatever. So this one's becoming disturbing too. Are you gonna keep reading? Yeah. I flipped the page. Lots of dots pass. And time. Doesn't seem like it is, but what do I know? Natsuki is strangely quiet now. I glance over at her. Aw, she's dead too, isn't she? It looks like she started to fall asleep. Hey, Natsuki! Yeah? Suddenly, Natsuki collapses straight into me. Hey! What the fuck? Okay, bad command or file name. Not getting anything for this. I suppose the game can't describe it because it's written in the black speech of MORDOR, which I will not utter here. Oh, jeez. Natsuki, are you okay? Here. Monica reaches into her bag and pulls out some kind of protein bar. She throws it in Natsuki's direction. Natsuki's eyes suddenly light up again. She snatches the bar from the floor and immediately tears off the wrapper. What's it with people throwing food in this game? Like with the cookie? I told you not to give... She doesn't even finish her sentence before stuffing it into her mouth. Don't worry, dude. She's fine. Yeah, I doubt that. I have doubts. It just happens every now and then. What? Mordor speech? That's why I always keep a snack in my bag for her. Anyway, have you noticed my ass? Why don't we all share poems now? Okay, Monica? I should start with Monica. Yesterday she seemed eager to read my poem, and I want her to know I'm putting in effort. Hey dude, having a good time so far? That point's debatable. Ah yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, yeah, we've been here, done that, bought the t-shirt. Actually, are there t-shirts of Doki Doki? Probably. Wouldn't be seen dead wearing it. Yes, let's share the poem. It's the Nantucket one again from playthrough 1. She likes that. Don't worry, dude. Yeah, we're all a little embarrassed. Just show me the thing. It's a lot cuter. Oh, jeez, no. Natsuki would write this, and she's a good writer too. Did I get Natsuki in the first one too? I honestly don't remember. I think I was trying for Yuri. If you say so. Yep. If you're interested in Natsuki, then always keep a snack on you. She'll cling to you like a puppy. You... Natsuki's dad doesn't give her lunch money or leave her any food in the house, so she's in a fussy mood pretty often. But sometimes she just loses all of her strength and shuts down. Like earlier. This is just a guess, but I think she's so small because her malnutrition is interfering with her adolescent growth. But hey, some guys are into petite girls too, you know? Yes, pedophiles mostly. So guys, she's not an 11-year-old girl. Her father just neglects her, so she doesn't grow. That's better? That's just great. That's yum. Sorry, just trying to look at the bright side. Oh yeah, that verse wasn't in the song, always look on the bright side of life. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? No. Don't worry, I'm not very good. Well, you weren't good before, so... Yeah, chat. If for the sake of argument they're all 18 anyway, I'm still a grown-ass man, so I'm keeping my distance. You sound pretty confident. I'll have to be confident. Show me the... Hey, this is different. Hole in wall. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings, but my burnt eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic what? Scrawling? Playing tricks on my ears? The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. Well, Monica, you haven't gotten any less weird. It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Well, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. Yeah, Epiphany, we've had that. Influencing some... Maybe if we're better friends. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem. Yeah, we've been here. Thank you. This is like starting a new character in World of Warcraft. You're always doing the same quests. Let's lighten the mood and make some titty jokes, okay? Yuri stares at the poem. I stare at her chest. It flickers back. A minute passes. Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking. Yeah. I'm not. We've been here, right? Okay. This is your first time. Oh yeah, here comes the condescension. That's, we've seen all this. Yeah, it has been several minutes and we're not getting anywhere. I know that feel. Yes, yes, insult my writing style. Go ahead. At least the room's not tilted anymore. Yeah, still trying to keep me away from Natsuki, who apparently is an adult but just looks like a kid. I can't... Stupid. Sorry, it's fine. Yeah. Come on, show me the thing. Show me the money. Okay. This one is the same. The light flickers, I flicker back. Yeah. Thanks. Okay. Still not about ghosts, is it? Are you in... Yeah, see? The story isn't about a ghost at all. Would be funny if that changed, you know, like... Hey, maybe they are all ghosts or something, I don't know. Yes, yes, moving on. This is getting a little bit annoying. Okay, Natsuki. Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion. And then what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote it, blah blah blah. Hey, what's up with that thing in her hair anyway? That X thing. Is that a Japanese thing or what? 'Cause it looks really weird. Or it's like a target. Yeah, I showed you mine, you show me yours, double entendre, blah blah blah. Eagles can fly. Yeah, that's also the same. Told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. Yeah, it's the same old stuff again. Okay, the first playthrough was a little more entertaining than this. But I can't just hit the skip button because you never know when she's gonna go all Cthulhu on me. Wait, she still said she's one of the youngest here. You know what? I'm gonna stop thinking about all that shit. Phew, I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. Yes, for many reasons. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. I don't know, that Monica one was... This is a literary club. Monica is writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper. Oh, there's this again. Ah, shit! This time I'm not gonna have Sayori to bail me out. Furrowed eyebrows, sad smiles. What's with the language? Huh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. I heard that, Curtis. That's a spoon thing again. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you complete completely missed the symbolism or something? Here we go again. I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice? Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked somebody who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. And Dude did too. Yeah. Excuse me! I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style and don't expect to change anytime soon, blah blah blah. And Dude liked my poem too, you know. Yes, we were all very impressed. And to press our new member, that's not what. You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous. How do you know he didn't appreciate me? Are you that full of yourself? No. Yes. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Dude started showing up. Okay, I actually checked and... No, the sprite of Yuri doesn't change. I thought that might be a little Easter egg that between day 1 and day 2 her boobs actually did grow. But they don't. More's the pity. Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little... Shut the hell up! Taking out your own insecurities on others like that. You really act as young as you look, Natsuki. Okay, that's new. Me? Look who's talking, you wannabe edgy bitch! Language, young lady! Edgy? Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone of your Oh, that's Yuri. Sorry if my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend. See? Just saying that proves my point! Guys, you're kinda fading on me. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know. If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Guys, stop doing that. Whoa, be careful or you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad. You already do, don't you? Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? Oh, so that's her thing then. Okay. What the fuck is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. Let Dude hear everything you really think. I'm sure it'll be head over heels for you after this. Yeah, neither of you are looking pretty good right now. Suddenly, Yuri turns towards me as if she just noticed that I was standing there, with my mouth open, and shuffling towards the door. Dude! She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. No, I didn't. Oh, yes, you did. You invaded Poland. Whoa. How did you... And I can't go... Yeah, history is not gonna show anything anyway, is it? Okay, Natsuki was more of a bitch than Yuri, so Yuri. Okay, Natsuki. Yuri? Natsuki? Okay. Um... Hi, Monica. How you doing? You want to contribute? Hey, dude. Hey, dude. Don't be, I forgot the lyrics, damn it. Why don't we why am I doing that voice? Why don't we step outside for a little bit? Oh, okay? Yes, let's. Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. I agree. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they've done yelling. Yeah. Some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Okay, I'm seeing what you're doing there, Monica. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. She quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri is rocking back and forth at her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. No, I don't. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did? Well, she looked alive, so... Dude, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. Yeah, you got that right, sister. It's fine, Yuri. We knew you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely. Poof! That was foreshadowing dropping like a brick. Oh. Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can just fuck off now. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something. But she keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little longer. I'm the president. I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. Okay, how about I leave first? Excuse me. How about I leave first and let you girls just have another cat fight? It kinda sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not like that. It's totally like that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Dude. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble, but I Well, huh? Okay, seems like we skipped a little bit here. That's fine. It was a boring conversation anyway. Okay, you know what, chat? I'm done with this poetry thing. First one who says a word gets it picked. Of course, climax. Next one. there's still a 5-second delay on the stream, so this could take a while. Misery. Yeah, we all feel like that. But with the delay, this is taking a bit long, so I'm just gonna... I don't know. Uncanny... Anime! Love. Anxiety. Doki Doki! You know what, I'm gonna try to 50-50 it. Sing. Pain. Marriage. Marriage is... Okay, I thought that would be Yuri for some reason. Giggle. Summer. Parfait. Basically, you pick words, and whatever girl likes your words the best, she jumps up, and then something good might happen. But it hasn't. It really hasn't. Desire. Inferno. Happiness. Milk. Jumpy. Damn, I thought Jumpy was the other one. Sensation. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Or not. Welcome back, dude. Hi, Yuri. You're looking... booby today? And nothing but booby? Okay, there's no way that's... Damn you, Kane. You're... Yeah. It's just the boob, the whole boob, and nothing but the boob, isn't it? Well played, game. Well played. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression. Very funny. Yeah, okay. But the weight of yesterday's squirrel still hangs in the air a little. There you are. Good to see you're all there again. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at a desk, and surprisingly, Monika isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me out to the corner of the room, which is just the closet again. You know, I think it is supposed to do that, considering there's no way that the girl with the big boobies all of a sudden only showed a boob. That's not a coincidence. This game knows what it's doing. It knows what it did. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before. Well, that's true. They were much more civil in the first playthrough. And something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I don't give a crap. I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Yeah, a little bit. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I couldn't possibly think any less of you. I had already decided that there's no way you can be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Christ, my character's naive. Dude. Don't say those kinds of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. A little too happy. I'm really glad you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad you joined this club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around and... Ah! Sorry, what am I saying right now? I want to suck the blood out of your finger. Hey, have you guys seen Monica? Ah! No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Sorry. Man! Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either. Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? You know, yesterday, we nearly killed each other. Natsuki, about yesterday. I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said. And I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So, Yuri, what the hell are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Yeah? Jeez. Whatever is on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. Oh good, we're back with Klaatu Barata Nikto. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, you know. Yuri, you didn't hear something wrong just now? Okay. But I'll accept your apology anyway, if it helps you feel better about yourself, or about it. Besides, it's kinda nice to hear, since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. No, not at all. Damn it, she's on to me. I don't hate you. Well, you're kinda weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey, what did I do? Hey. Suddenly, the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried about it or anything. Nah. Well, Natsuki was. I was not. Hey, player character. Snitches get stitches. What took you so long anyway? Ah. Well, my last period today was study hall. And, we're back in things that we already know, like she's, playing the piano. Yep. So just skipping through this happy little game. Ah, well thanks, Yuri. How does my ass look? Do you like it when I caress your boob with my hair? Yeah, she just plays something, but she's not good enough yet. So, blah 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 bling bling blah. I won't let you down. Monica smiles sweetly after she butt-checks the other girls out of the way. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. Probably just me. Well, just you. You know what I mean. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? Well, they were being really weird, but that seems to be par for the course. No, not really. I choose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Yeah, good plan. Besides, Natsuki has already run off into the closet. Dude. Since your compliments put me in such a good mood, I was wondering if you would like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. Yeah, where else? I suppose so. I don't think I could say no to you after you gave that book to me. Well, I guess I need to make sure Natsuki isn't waiting for me. After we finished reading yesterday, she's fine. She's reading over there, see? Don't think about her so much. She's used to being ignored. Come on, we're going over there. Yes, ma'am. What's the story about anyway? Well, I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Oh, it's Lord of the Rings. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. Oh, so a fun little romp, much like this game. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to... Okay, time out. How the hell does cutting off limbs help with selective breeding? That's not even in the same universe. Okay, now I'm nitpicking a fake book in a game about a literature club. Let's move on. Ooh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. Unless this is meta and we're gonna start losing limbs in a minute. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs. Yeah, you're on probation, Yuri. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Much like this game. Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere, yeah. Keep patting yourself on the back, game. It's been a while now. Ah. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, dude? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy these kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. How could you forget? I mean, look at her. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that this kind of story, it's the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we are all worthless anyway. Okay. Keep going there. Then suddenly see more. I could have gone with Suddenly Susan, but that's not a song, is it? I'm rambling, aren't I? Does this show up in history? Oh, it does. Suddenly... So sometimes the Black Mordor speech shows up and sometimes it doesn't. That's annoying. I'm rambling, aren't I? Rambling, demonic possession, potato, potato. Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, that's true. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. Oh boy. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, my whole body gets... something? Oh, and now it doesn't show up. When I want... Okay. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. Too late! I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's all I can do in this game. It's a literature club after all. Well, that's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? Whoa! Yes. I mean, you don't have to, but... what are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Oh, she was sitting down? Nice of the game to let me know that. Oh, yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. What, sitting down? That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. In a little hole there lived a little hobbit, and it's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. She glances back. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry, I was just bathing in the No, of course not. I was just bathing in something. Blood, probably? You really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry.